Esther Lewis, Heritage and Outreach Operational Supervisor. So I started school in Pendyn Primary School, which is again in RCT, and then I moved on to Arbday Girls' School, which is now Arbday Community School, where I did both my GCSEs and A-level. So my interest in history kind of stemmed in secondary school with my history teachers. That's where I kind of found the interest in the local area as well. I remember in year 7 or 8 studying about coal and the local area, looking at the Coliseum in Aberdeen and the history of that. And that kind of sparked my interest more to go on to university to study history, and also to make sure I kept that Welsh link and that local link to Rhondda Cynon Taf. So I've learned a lot about work etiquette. So when I first came, I'd come from university. It was my first job, so the apprenticeship taught me things like meeting etiquette, just how you save things, stuff like that, and putting things into practice. And also as well, I was able to learn Welsh alongside it. So I've been doing that for 2 years, so that's been great. So I've developed skills, like I said, as work-based skills. So things how to prepare for meeting, write reports, write evaluation projects. In the museum, we have a lot of funding applications. So I've learned to be able to submit funding applications, and some of them have been successful. And part of that then is writing an evaluation report. So learning how we can find different evaluation techniques within the museum sector, as these differ from other evaluation techniques you would have perhaps in an office setting. The most memorable thing has been winning the Tomorrow's Talent Award and the Apprenticeship Awards Cymru. It was a great experience to see all of what the businesses in Wales and apprenticeships are doing, and also the experience of the PR and filming behind it was also a great experience. I think the most challenging thing has been my lack of confidence in my written work, because I'm dyslexic. So when I first started, a lot of the work I had to do was exhibitions, which was public writing. So I overcome this by getting my line manager and my assessor to check over my writing. And over time, this gave me a lot of confidence, and they picked up things that I went wrong, so I could see how I could improve in the future. So main transferable skills is research, which I got from a history degree. So I had to, read reams of books and articles and condense this into, sometimes book reviews that were 750 words. So this transferred perfectly when I was writing exhibitions, because one panel would have 150 words, and sometimes you'd have 11 panels, and this would have to condense, say, the history of World War II and the Rhondda. So I've learned how to condense my research. And also, again, when you're writing learning equipment for children, again, you've got to condense it and learn to write different information for different types of people. So I started my apprentice in September 2018. The qualification I got was a level 3 diploma in cultural and heritage industry. So part of that, I was one of the first ones in the UK to do it, and it's actually become a scheme now with other museums where they're taking on apprenticeships doing it in Wales. So RCT kind of started that. The RCT Employment and Education team that run the apprenticeship programme and graduate programme offer a lot of support. So every few months we had meetings with the coordinator that check your progress, check everything's okay, and also that if your well-being as well, which is really important. Also, I started off as the Heritage Outreach Apprentice, and now I've become the operational supervisor for the service area. So we're not all guaranteed a job within RCT at the end of the apprenticeship, but they do a lot to help you. And I was fortunate to even stay in my own service area, but there are options for you to go elsewhere in the departments and further your skills. So I enjoy when the school kids come to visit, because I get to teach them about the heritage and the local history in Rhondda Cynon Taf. So that's my most passionate, is seeing them get involved in their own history, and sometimes there's things they never even knew happened, and their links to the world as well. So that's probably the best thing, and seeing them get inspired then by the history.